It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Man, I'm excited. I got Nick Cassetta on today. And you know Nick. I mean, he's been with Chris Pollock at Pollock & Pollock for a long, long time. He's a staple. He's a staple in that business, and he's been helping dealers save hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. But I was having a conversation with him. He's telling about one dealer, one account, and they were able to save on this one account, one customer, $70,000 a year in the toner business. And I'm thinking to myself, what a great story. Nick, it's fantastic. I'm glad you're on the end of the day with Ray, because our friends got to hear this story. They got to quit listening to these OEMs that are all kind of having financial troubles of their own and take care of their own business. How are you doing, buddy?
Good, Ray. How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Well, you know, you were telling me this story, so I just want you to recap this a little bit. So you had one customer. Well, just tell me the story.
Well, we had one customer towards the end of last year that we helped land a big hospital account that factored in our cost of the toner versus the OEM, and they were able to get the deal. So they would have never gotten a deal if they didn't use our toner and our pricing.
So they were able to lower the price to get the deal, but they still saved some money. I mean, what was the number they saved from the OEM cost?
Yeah, we crunched the numbers. This year they're on target to save close to $75,000.
That's just amazing.
That one deal alone. So pretty impressive.
So here's a question, because I asked some folks this when I was in Orlando. I just got back from the BTA, and I was asking Dale. I said, well, how much non-OEM toner do you buy for your A3s? And the person said, well, we do about 20% non-OEM. And then my next question was, does it work? Yeah, does it work? By the way, they were one of your customers. Does it work good? Yeah, it works good. Do you save money? Yeah, we save money. So every time you buy the other 80%, you realize you're just losing money or wasting money. Nick, why the hell don't they just give you more of the business?
Well, a lot of it's, they do have commitments to the OEM. A lot of it's fear of the quality. Compatibles, when they first came out, the quality was not the greatest, to say the least. But over the years, the quality has gotten much better. So we're pretty much right on par with the OEM.
I mean, Nick, 30 years ago, they might have had some quality issues. I mean, I was using Pollock & Pollock toner in copy machines 20 years ago, and it worked. It worked great.
Nice.
And so, I just, at the end of the day, here's my fear. You have a lot of dealers that, they might have multiple OEMs they're doing business with. But we know, and I've been talking about it a lot, hell, 2 years from now, some of these OEMs might not even be here. I mean,
right.
You're looking at Konica, worst financials they ever had. You're looking at Ricoh, worst financials they ever had. And I just want, if a dealer reaches out to you flat out and says, hey, I buy this much OEM toner for this brand, here's my model numbers. If I switch to you, and if I switch 40%, 50%, 60%, how long would it take you to give them numbers back on what they would save?
Within, the day, we can get the numbers right back to them. Most dealers are on EAutomate now too. Mm-hmm. So we can get their EAutomate report of their toner usage, their top 10 SKUs, say. They send it over to us. We can kick it back to them with the pricing and the savings. That's usually how we convert people. When they see it on paper, the true savings, it's an eye-opener. So, it's pretty easy. So,
Nick, here's the reality. We're not selling our way out of a massive decline in our business. Our customers have awareness. We're seeing a big shift from A3 to A4. And the real place to go right now for money in the bank is to cut costs. And, we can cut people, but you know what? We don't like cutting people. But my God, are we going to cut a person? Do we fire a Billy Bob, or do we fire an OEM toner bottle? I mean, in my mind,
exactly. That's a great point.
Yeah, we need to put more money. We need to look at this toner thing. So Nick, I just wanted to bring it. That was a fantastic story you shared with me. I mean, this wasn't all the dealer giving you all their business. This was giving you one account, $77,000 in a year off of one account, and enabled that dealer to lower their bid to get the business. Is there anything you want to add before we end this? I just wanted to bring you on as just a slap in the face to these people.
No, I appreciate it. I would just say, give us a call. Let us crunch the numbers for you. Give us your usages. Run the EAutomate report. And if it makes sense, we'll get you started. And you can start saving right away. Our stuff is working. As I said earlier, compatibles have gotten way better over the years. So,
well, they have.
Now, especially with, what's going on with the pandemic and everything else, you want to save as much as you can. So
that's what I'm thinking. Folks, do me a favor. Just find out. Find out what you would put in your bank if you went from 20% to 40%, 40% to 60%. Find out if you took 100% of one of your OEMs and bought, alternative toner for it. What would you say? Because that vendor might not even be here in a couple of years. It's time for dealers to take care of their own business, not worry about their OEMs. Their OEMs have enough to worry about. You need to worry about your business in a declining market. Nick, it was great having you on because, my friends, we all know this. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Thanks, Ray. Take care.